You know that feeling when you try something on and, for once, it just clicks. Like you found the perfect piece, but it's not just about the outfit, it's about how it makes you feel. Well, today we're diving into a wardrobe game changer that can transform not only your look but your whole energy. I'm talking about midi skirts. The right midi skirt can make you look years younger, more polished, and, most importantly, more like yourself. But it's all about how you wear it. Stick with me, and I'll show you exactly how to make this timeless piece work for you, no matter your shape or size. Tip number 10. The perfect length. The length of your midi skirt can make or break your entire look. A skirt that's too short can cut you off at the wrong place, making your legs appear shorter. A skirt that's too long can swamp your figure, hiding your natural shape. So, what's the magic formula? It's all about finding the perfect length that flatters your body and elongates your silhouette. If you've ever seen someone look effortlessly chic in a midi skirt, it's often because they've found this perfect spot, the length that ends at the slimmest part of your leg. For many women, this is usually just above the calf, around the middle of the leg. This ensures your legs look long, and the flow of the skirt enhances your natural proportions. Avoid skirts that end right in the knee, or, worse, right where the calf flares out. That's a no-go for flattering your figure. Instead, look for skirts that gently graze the middle of your leg and flow just above the slimmest part. The best part. This length visually elongates your frame without any discomfort. The skirt moves with you, rather than against you, and that's the key to making it work. So next time you try on a midi skirt, pay attention to where it hits you. A simple adjustment of length can create a whole new silhouette. Remember, confidence is all about feeling great in your own skin, and the right skirt length will do just that. Tip number 9. Fabric choice. When it comes to midi skirts, the fabric can truly make a difference in how it flatters your figure. While we all love the look of a skirt that flows, not all fabrics are created equal. The wrong fabric can make your midi skirt look stiff or unflattering, adding unnecessary bulk. The key is to choose soft, flowing fabrics that move with your body. Think of materials like silk, crepe, or light wool, fabrics that glide over your curves and give you a more elegant, refined appearance. These fabrics create a sense of grace and allow your silhouette to breathe, without clinging or adding extra weight. On the other hand, avoid heavy fabrics that add volume or stiffness. Thick materials might look stylish on paper, but they can quickly make you feel like you're wearing a sack, rather than a flattering piece of clothing. Fabrics like shiny lycra or stiff denim just don't have the fluidity that makes a midi skirt feel luxurious. Remember, fabric isn't just a style choice. It's about how it interacts with your body and enhances your overall look. The right fabric creates movement, smooths out your shape, and gives you that polished vibe you're after. It's about choosing pieces that feel as good as they look. So, when shopping for your next midi skirt, go for materials that flow with you, not against you. You'll notice the difference instantly. It's like a breath of fresh air for your wardrobe. Tip number 8. Celebrate your waistline. One of the easiest ways to elevate your midi skirt game is by celebrating your waistline. The right skirt should highlight your shape, not hide it. Many women make the mistake of wearing loose, shapeless skirts that hide the waist and fail to flatter their figure. But a defined waistline can make a huge difference in how the entire outfit looks. The secret. Use a slim belt or tuck in your top, just slightly to draw attention to your waist. The key is not to overdo it with a tight belt, but to gently define your waist without overwhelming your frame. This simple trick creates a balanced silhouette and enhances your natural curves, making you look more sculpted and polished. Look at women who seem to always look effortlessly chic. They're wearing midi skirts that show off their waist, either with a slight tuck or a subtle belt. It's not about having a tiny waist. It's about giving the appearance of balance and harmony in your outfit. This small detail adds elegance and confidence, making you feel like you've got everything under control. So next time you reach for a midi skirt, think about how you can enhance your waistline. A small tweak, like tucking in your blouse or adding a slim belt, can take your outfit from ordinary to extraordinary in an instant. Tip number 7. Monochrome magic. When it comes to midi skirts, sometimes less is more, and the monochrome look is a perfect example of this. Wearing a single color from head to toe creates a continuous, unbroken visual line that flatters your figure and makes you look effortlessly put together. But this isn't about wearing loud, bold colors from head to toe. It's about choosing subtle tones that elongate your frame and make you feel sophisticated. A monochrome outfit can be as simple as pairing a beige midi skirt with a matching beige top, or a soft navy skirt with a navy blouse. The trick is to find a tone that flatters your skin tone and works with your natural colors. It's about creating harmony in your outfit without overthinking it. And here's the beauty of monochrome. It's so versatile. You can mix textures and layers within the same color palette to add dimension without breaking the flow. For example, a silk midi skirt paired with a lightweight cashmere sweater in the same color adds depth and keeps the look fresh. Monochrome doesn't just make you look taller and leaner, it also gives you a refined, understated elegance that speaks volumes without being loud. It's a go-to trick for anyone who wants to look stylish without putting in too much effort. So, when you're putting together your midi skirt outfit, don't be afraid to go for one perfect color. It's timeless, chic, and always on point. Tip number 6. Structured tops. One of the best ways to make your midi skirt look truly elegant and refined is by pairing it with a structured top. When it comes to midi skirts, balance is key. While the skirt's flowiness is beautiful, a loose, baggy top can ruin the silhouette and take away from the overall polished effect. A structured top like a tailored blouse, a fitted blazer, or even a crisp shirt can provide the necessary contrast to the soft flow of the midi skirt. The result? A more defined, sculpted shape that makes you look confident and put together. It's all about creating harmony between the top and the bottom, where the structure on top balances the fluidity of the skirt. You don't have to go for something too tight or overly structured, but look for pieces that give you a defined waist and create a clean line from your shoulders down. Structured tops emphasize your shape in the most flattering way, drawing attention to your natural curves without adding unnecessary bulk. When in doubt, pair your midi skirt with a tailored shirt or a blazer that fits well but isn't too tight. It's the perfect balance between soft and sharp, creating a silhouette that's as elegant as it is comfortable. Tip number 5. Footwear. Shoes that speak well of you. When it comes to midi skirts, your choice of shoes can make or break the outfit. The right footwear enhances the elegance of your skirt and pulls everything together, while the wrong shoes can disrupt the balance. You don't have to suffer through uncomfortable high heels to look stylish. There are plenty of options that are both comfortable and elegant. For midi skirts, look for low stilettos, kitten heels, refined loafers, or minimalist sandals. These options add sophistication without causing discomfort. A pair of well-chosen shoes with clean lines and refined structure will complement the soft flow of your skirt without competing with it. Here's a key tip. Avoid thick ankle straps or bulky footwear that can visually shorten your legs. Instead, choose shoes that create an elongated line, like nude or black heels that blend seamlessly with your skirt. When the shoe matches the tone of your skin or tights, it helps create a continuous visual line that makes your legs look longer and leaner. A flat, elegant shoe, like a pointed ballet flat or simple heeled sandal, can also provide the right amount of structure without drawing too much attention to the feet. Ultimately, your shoes should speak softly yet confidently, just like your midi skirt. Tip number 4. Prints with strategy. When it comes to midi skirts, the prints you choose can either elevate your outfit or throw it off balance. A lot of women avoid prints, thinking they add unnecessary bulk. But the truth is, the right prints can slim and elongate your figure while adding an interesting visual element to your look. The key to wearing prints with a midi skirt is subtlety. Think small floral prints, delicate polka dots, or diagonal stripes. These prints add movement and interest without overwhelming your figure. Large, loud patterns, on the other hand, can disrupt the flow of the skirt and create a bulky look. Avoid oversized florals or patterns that focus too much on the center of your body. These can make your torso look wider and detract from the elegance of your silhouette. For a more sophisticated approach, choose prints that emphasize verticality, like thin vertical stripes or small, spaced-out patterns. These prints visually elongate your body and draw the eye upward. Pair these prints with a solid colored top to create harmony, and you'll have a polished yet playful outfit. A midi skirt with a subtle print paired with a simple top can be incredibly chic and timeless. It's about knowing how to let your prints work for you, not against you. Tip number 3. The power of movement can be the secret ingredient that takes your look from good to great. It's not about the stiff, structured skirts that stay in place. It's about flowing fabrics that move with you and add a dynamic, graceful energy to your outfit. Think about the natural flow of a skirt as you walk. Soft fabrics like chiffon, silk, or viscose allow the skirt to sway gently with each step, creating a mesmerizing effect. The key is finding a skirt that has a gentle pleat, ruffled hem, or subtle side slit that adds just the right amount of movement. This gives your look a sense of freedom and elegance, without feeling too rigid or stiff. When you walk in a skirt that moves with you, it sends a message of confidence and grace, like you're in full control of your body and the space around you. It creates a soft, hypnotic flow that naturally draws attention without being over the top. This isn't about showing skin or flashiness. It's about showing the world that you are comfortable and alive in your own skin. For a midi skirt that flows effortlessly, look for fabrics that offer soft draping and a design that allows for freedom of movement. This is the ultimate luxury in clothing, effortless elegance that moves with you. Tip number 2. Structured seams and cuts. When it comes to midi skirts, the cut can be a game changer. The right structured seams and carefully placed cuts can enhance your shape and create a flattering silhouette. Look for skirts that have vertical seams, color blocking, or asymmetrical cuts that can slim your waist and elongate your body. The key is to focus on lines that guide the eye upward, rather than cutting your body in half. Vertical seams or diagonal cuts help to create an illusion of height and length, making you look taller and more refined. Color blocking can also work wonders to shape your figure. Adding depth and structure without overwhelming the outfit. Avoid skirts with horizontal cuts or excessive frills that can make your figure look wider or break the flow of the outfit. Instead, go for clean, sharp lines that will enhance your silhouette without any distractions. A midi skirt with well-placed seams and cuts helps balance the flowy nature of the garment while still highlighting your natural shape. It's an elegant, timeless strategy that works with every figure, making you look confident and polished. Tip number 1. The little black dress with a twist. The little black dress is a timeless wardrobe staple. But this fall, we're adding a modern twist. A classic little black dress can be incredibly elegant, but what sets it apart this season is the cut and details that make it feel fresh and tailored, just for you. The secret lies in strategic cuts that define the waist, such as asymmetrical hemlines, V necklines, or draped fabric. These subtle touches keep the dress sleek and modern while still allowing it to maintain that signature versatility. The key is to make sure the dress doesn't feel too stiff or too simple. It needs something that elevates it and adds a little personality. Opt for fabrics that drape softly but still hold their structure, like crepe, silk, or heavy jersey. These fabrics will smooth over your figure and allow the dress to move with you without clinging too tightly. A well-chosen neckline can draw the eye upward and elongate the neck, creating a more refined, flattering look. And when it comes to accessories, keep them minimal yet impactful. A statement necklace, elegant heels, or a clutch can all complement the dress without taking away from its elegant simplicity. This fall, the LBD is all about timelessness with a twist. With the right fit, cut, and fabric, you'll own the room without saying a word. So, there you have it, your ultimate guide to wearing midi skirts with confidence, elegance, and effortless style. The trick is simple: don't overthink it, own the fit, and let your skirt work with you, not against you. Remember, style isn't about perfection, it's about wearing what feels right and owning it. Next time you try on a midi skirt, don't just look in the mirror, feel it. Embrace that confidence and watch how your entire presence shifts. Because the real secret to looking great, it's all in how you wear it. You've got this.